Yo, what's up guys, Shujinkydink here, and welcome to a video all about your comments. About once a month I like to go through a comment section and just find a few comments that could have a little bit more depth to the answers. I usually pull from the previous month's reading your comments video. So if you want to be featured next month's, maybe comment in this one. But yeah, let's just get into some questions. So I've been here a long time, but what does hashtag bonehawks mean? So you'll see, I'm pointing the wrong way, up in this corner, the little bonehawk symbol, you see the skeleton dude. He has a little mohawk made of bones. That's what we deem the bonehawk. And it came into play with Quan Chi and MKX. The skeletons come up behind him with that hairdo. And it was just kind of something the fans named themselves, hashtag bonehawks and all that stuff. So it kind of goes back to MKX and just kind of, you know, stayed with us throughout the years, and it's just kind of become my brand and stuff. So I feel like I answer this question like once every reading your comments video, but I don't mind. That's a fun story, I like to tell it. This one I don't really have a comment on, I just kind of wanted to share it because I thought it was kind of funny. It's from the Supergirl Nerf video. It says, "Thank God and screw all you spammers who do that airport move. You are not a good player for spamming one move. I'm coming for you, Supergirl airport spammers." I'm not sure I've ever seen a Supergirl airport move, but I can only imagine what it would be like. I play on PC and I want to buy a DLC. Which one should I buy? Please help. Really depends what your goal is. I mean, if you want to have fun, I think the Turtles would probably be the best for you. You got like 4 characters in one. It's a pretty good deal. There are some similarities, but also some major differences. If you want like top tier action, I'd go with Hellboy or maybe Black Manta. Both of those are pretty good. Starfire's up there too now, so you got a lot of good characters there. If you wanted to go with just like a setup type character, definitely Enchantress would be the way to go. It really all depends on what your goal is with the game. So I hope that kind of helps narrow it down maybe a little bit for you. So this is a bit of a novel. Basically, this gentleman's having problems with terrible reaction time. Kind of trying to go through and pick out some good spots here. Let's see, the problem comes with my lack of neutral and getting out air to air or anti-air to find myself struggling to punish very negative things and getting beaten every 50-50 scramble. It's kind of frustrating watching someone just out-reacting everything you attempt. If I jump, instant down 2. If I press forward, here comes the buttons. Then they got me in the corner and their corner combo was 4 down 2s. That would make me salty. I spend so much time in the lab only to feel lost against someone with a quick thumb. I can only anti-air on a hard read, which is usually wrong and leads to me getting punished. Sorry about the novel, but I'm mentally exhausted over this. This is a transition point for a lot of players when you go from reacting to stuff to reading stuff, and like you can read stuff and not react to it, and that's kind of when you're getting hit by these down 2s, is people are reading your jumps and then they're reacting to them and down 2ing them, because a lot of the times reaction on its own isn't quite enough to get that anti-air. So I suggest that you maybe try and do the same. You can tell a lot by your opponent's spacing and where they are on the map, what kind of an idea of what they want to do. Like a lot of times if they got a range where they're just going to do a clean jump in and land on top of you, a lot of people will do that. So keep an eye out and be ready for that, and just know what your best anti-air is. Sometimes it's like for Firestorm, for example, it's just an upwards jump 1, but that is a hard read and pretty quick reacts on that one. So you know, in situations like that, you got to do more reads, and in other situations it's kind of it's more of a react. So a lot of the times, you know, just understanding your opponent, maybe looking out for some patterns, just kind of make it less reaction based and more reads based is what I would. I know that's kind of vague, but I mean, hopefully you kind of get the basis of what I'm saying. Your videos are so awesome, and thanks, man. Any tips for new Injustice 2 players? Probably my biggest tip for anybody new is never blame your loss on anything other than something you did or something you are unfamiliar with. A lot of people, they tend to come in and they get mad that people are just spamming airport moves over and over again instead of actually trying to figure out how to deal with said move. So every time you lose, you know, don't blame something else, just maybe understand it. Record it if you need to, if maybe you missed something, and then look back and see, where did I get hit here? What did I get hit here? What were my options in this scenario? There's tons to learn when you're just starting an Injustice 2. In every game you're going to have probably for the first at least few months that you play, you're going to have multiple mistakes that you could record and then go back and look at once you kind of understand how the game works at a higher level. And that'll sometimes it's really hard to watch sometimes, but watching yourself lose is the biggest thing you can do. Kevin says, will you ever compete in any offline tournaments again? Yeah, I love competing offline. It's a good opportunity for me to kind of see how well I stack against some of the best in the world, and also a chance to meet people that, you know, really enjoy my work or that I'm good friends with that I haven't seen in a long time. Being around for 10 plus years, there's lots of people that I've met that have come and gone, and you know, you go to certain tournaments and they're there because it's their local scene. You go to other tournaments and, you know, they're there because it's Evo or something like that. So I usually try to go to 2 major events a year. Usually switch it up a little bit. It's last couple of years have been Combo Breaker and Evo. This year I won't be at Evo, so kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But I'll find another tournament probably in the fall somewhere to substitute for that. So I'll make sure to announce it when I know for sure what's going on. But as far as competing goes, I think that I'll probably retire when I'm ready to stop playing fighting games. I think that YouTube, competing, and fighting games will all kind of end for me at the same time. I can already feel myself kind of winding down a bit. Like I don't have that like lust for like an Evo medal like I once did, you know. It's just like my time came and went as far as that goes. I just want to go and play some good games and, you know, somewhat hold my own against the best, and, you know, maybe a slight glimmer of what I once was. But I have fun either way, winning or losing. In majority of tournaments, I can't remember the last time I was actually like mad or salty I lost in a tournament. Anyone that I lose to will tell you I'll just give you a big old smile, shake your hand, you know, offline. I'm just glad to be there. It's a fun time either way. So yeah, I definitely will be competing, and I don't plan on stopping anytime in the near distant future. And that's it, guys. That's all the comments that I kind of went through. There weren't too many. Most of the videos were the combo videos and stuff, and February being a bit of a short month, there wasn't a whole lot of time between this and the last one. But yeah, if you have any comments, any questions that you want, just leave them down in this video. I always go back to my previous comments video and pull from that first, see what I can find, and then you know, I'll find ones here and there going forward. So, and as always, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like because it really helps me out, and subscribe because we make new videos every single day. Hashtag bonehawks and all that stuff, and we'll see all you guys in the next video.